Most debates between Christians and Muslims get stuck in the mud of history. But if we want to find the truth, we have to look at the architecture. We have to ask, whose God is powerful enough to be the architect of a 10-dimensional universe? Moving beyond historical disputes like who changed the book, we look at the divine architecture. Today, we use the 4D Incarnational Blueprint to diagnose the fundamental difference between the Triune God and Allah. Let's first examine the isolation inherent in the singular concept of God. In the doctrine of Tawheed, God is a singular unit, monolithic and utterly isolated. Here is the 4D flaw. If God is alone for eternity, who did he love before he made us? If his character depends on creation, he is merely a static, three-dimensional God. Now let's turn our attention to the relativistic strength found in the doctrine of the Trinity. Look at the Triune God. He is relativistic. Before any stars, there was flow. Father loved the Son honored the Father, the Spirit was the bond. Love is his very essence. While the singular model is a one, the triune model is a fractal. The entire universe, from the atom to the solar system, is built on fractals, not singular, static blocks. This brings us to the infrastructure. How does a 10-dimensional God interact with 4-dimensional beings like us? Islam says God is other. He cannot enter his creation because it would diminish him. This results in a God who is trapped by his own laws. The 4D Incarnational Blueprint shows the hypostatic union. The Trinity uses the fourth dimension as a bridge. The infinite collapses into the finite. God enters the story. Now let's apply the great physician logic to the two models. The singular model claims the great physician allowed his life-saving prescription, the gospel, to be corrupted for 600 years. This suggests a physician who is either weak or deceptive. The triune architect protects his code like the laws of gravity. His word is woven into the very fabric of the 4D realm, not dependent on 3D human memorization. Finally, consider the lily effect, a symptom that appears when internal coherence is absent. When you try to live under a system of strict law without the internal flow of love, the soul rebels. It inevitably seeks the chaos of freedom. Islam offers a 3D cage of submission based on conquest and survival. Christianity offers a 4D reality of choice based on the purest form of love that was present before the world began. In summary, the architecture of the divine reveals a critical difference in stability and sovereignty. You can't build a stable house on a one-dimensional line. You need the pillars of law, flow, chaos, and coherence. The Trinity is the only model that provides all four. It's time to stop arguing over ink and paper and start looking at the infrastructure of the infinite.